And now let's start with our first presenter. There was a random drawing, and the lucky first student is Jiahan Zou.
So, years ago, in a summer day, I went hiking with my friends. I prepared food for everybody because, I'm the famous chef. And I prepared them quite carefully. I even put some ice with them in a cooler because it's summer and it's hot. So that day we had a long, exhausting 3 hours of walk. Everyone was so starving at the end, but I was happy because I'm the chef. It's always easier to impress your friend when they're hungry. Well, at least that's what I'm thinking of. So I pop up my cooler with a bunch of desperate people around me. And I shall never forget their face when they saw the tank of meltwater in my cooler, together with some soggy hot dog buns, a big bag of damped homemade chips, and a bowl of salad filled with the juice from the hot dogs. Well, I believe I should not be the only desperate chef in history. And it's not hard to imagine how much ice is used every single day for display, shipping, and handling in food industry. But it's not just about ice. There's also possibilities of microbial cross-contaminations. So is there a way to alter the situation and find a new cooling media that does not leak water? Yes, there is, and they're actually available in the market as reusable ice packs or gel packs. But those packs are typically made with lots of plastics. They got used once, then thrown out. But still, plastics are prioritized because of the fragile nature of the inner cooling media. So that's where my study comes from. I want to figure out how we can keep perishable food cold elegantly. So for the past 3 years, I've been working on these jelly ice cubes, as you can see here on the left, to keep food cold but dry, unlike the very disappointing traditional ice as you see on the right. This ice cubes, jelly ice cubes, they're also reusable, self-cleanable, and can be frozen and used more than 10 times without changing its shape. That means there is no concern about cross-contaminations anymore. And it's compostable yet robust, made most of water and proteins. With this, I hope we can revolutionize how perishable food is kept and preserved. But this ice cube of the future could have even broader uses, like preserving those coronavirus vaccines and many other temperature-sensitive but life-saving commodities. Let's hope together with this in a near future day. No more desperate chefs, and no more worries about the meltwater-caused cross-contaminations in your cooler, on your dinner table, in the seafood market, and many other industries on this planet. Thank you very much.
So rumor has it that there is already some news broadcasted. I mean, this is a famous project.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Well, to be honest, I didn't imagine this day 3 years ago. It's so a lot of surprise, and the whole team working on this is very excited about this, and we got some news, and I think what is really exciting is through the news we saw the excitement from the public, everybody wants to see this coming into our life. So I think that's really pushing us to work harder and then bring this to the market earlier. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think I have an idea of your answer to the next question, which is if you hadn't majored in biological system engineering, what would you have picked?
Well, I guess you know the answer. It's going to be the food science. Right? Yeah, because it's funny to think that I'm going to be the chef scientist. With the knowledge, yeah.
Right, okay, that makes sense. I typically ask, or I often ask, what do you do in your spare time, knowing full well that spare time is difficult to define for graduate students?
Yeah, I guess I cook a lot. I cook, and I feel there is a mystery strength in my kitchen that's just pulling me from any other room in my house towards kitchen and just need to be there. And then once I'm there, I'm happy and everything looks so perfect.
Yeah, that happens to me too,
Yeah.
because I eat there.
Okay, fair enough.
What do you like to cook? I mean, you mentioned hot dogs, and but
Yeah.
I'm sure there is.
Like, I like Asian style. I do a lot of Chinese, Korean, Japanese, kind of like not fusion style, but a lot of different things might happen. Might show up in my dinner table. Yeah, we have themes, like tonight it's gonna be a Korean day, Korean dinner, and then, something like
Yeah,
that.
be careful, you gotta get people at your house.
Welcome.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.